Hello, and welcome to Castanet's Week in Review. I'm Jaden Wozni with a look at your top stories from this past week. Many parts of British Columbia were devastated by flooding and landslides as a result of heavy rainfall earlier this week. Abbotsford, Merritt, and Princeton were among some of the hardest hit communities caused by flooding in the province. All major roads connecting the BC coast to the interior were heavily damaged by mudslides and washouts during the massive storm on Sunday and Monday, but crews have been working non-stop to clear debris and reopen highways in the recent days. Road closures have caused many food shortages at grocery stores as consumers began to panic buy when food trucks couldn't deliver, preparing for the worst. The southwest part of the province is expecting about 20 to 40 millimeters of rain in the forecast early next week. The bodies of 3 men have been found in a mudslide near Duffy Lake. The deaths are in addition to the woman who was recovered from the scene earlier this week, bringing the total confirmed deaths to 4. Another man believed to have been involved in the mudslide remains missing. RCMP confirmed the 3 men were amongst those who were missing earlier this week. The area does remain closed to motorists, but the Transportation Minister Rob Fleming said Friday that the road could reopen for essential travel only by the end of the weekend. Highway and railway closures from recent heavy rainfall in BC will have a significant and lasting impact on the province's economy, said the BC Chamber of Commerce. Fiona Famalik said industries across the supply chain will be affected and is calling on all levels of government to act with urgency to allocate resources needed to replace the lost infrastructure. David Gillen, the director for the Centre for Transportation Studies at the UBC, estimates it will take about 2 weeks for the repairs to allow normal traffic flow to resume, but it will be months for a complete recovery because roadwork will be limited during the winter months. Canada's 2 largest railways said they expect it will take another couple of days before their main lines in southern BC reopen. Canadian National Railway Chief Operating Officer Rob Riley said heavy rain made the tracks impassable. The track's outages are also hindering the movement of goods to and from Canada's largest port in Vancouver. People in the Lower Mainland, Vancouver Island and Sunshine Coast are being temporarily restricted to the amount of gasoline they can purchase to try and save the supply, while travel along the highways that are reopening has been restricted to essential travel only. The BC government announced 2 new orders on Friday to address some of the fallout from this week's massive storm that hit the province. The gasoline order will limit the public to just 30 liters of gasoline per visit, while commercial and emergency vehicles filling up at card locks will not be impacted by the new rule. Minister of Public Safety Mike Farnworth said he expects the order to be in place over the next 10 to 11 days, while the province looks to allocate more resources of gasoline from Alberta, Washington, Oregon, or even California. The Princeton Posse Junior Hockey Club has spent some recent off-ice time helping their community protect themselves from rising floodwater. Members of the team have been putting their strength to the test, spending hours filling sandbags over the last few days. The Posse acted fast and sent players to bag sand from approximately 9:30 p.m. on Sunday until 2 a.m. on Monday. The team has continued to show up in strong numbers over the last few days to help bag sand to protect more homes and businesses from flooding. And that's all the time we have for this week's Week in Review. It's been a very difficult week, so stay safe and take care of yourselves and each other. For Castanet News, I'm Jaden Wozni.